All right. So now we're going to do these last four. These last four are really similar in what they're asking you to do. This one is up, up exclusively. This one is down, down exclusively. Down, up, and finally up, down. And what they do, I'll look at this one because my pink one is all messed up. So what they do is they give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. They give us 16 puzzle pieces, and we need to fill in 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can count. So we need to fill in 8. So we have to pick 8 from these 16. So it's important that we recognize what makes something down, down versus what makes something up, up, and all of that. So that's what I'm going to go through. And hopefully I can do this in one video and won't be too long. On top of that, though, actually, not just getting the stuff right, it has to be placed in here correctly. So hopefully everyone's done a puzzle, at least a basic one. But you see this side has the border. So all of these that have the border, you want to make sure you're not having something stick out of that. So we'll see what I mean. So if I'm looking at these, I'm like, how big is that? So even power and positive leading coefficient. So if it has an even power, which first of all, I know now at this point that up, up, and down, down both do have an even power. I just know that I have to figure out, okay, well, is up, up the positive one or is down, down the positive one? I have to recall, okay, so if it's a positive leading coefficient, that means it goes up on the right. So that means this is in fact up, up because it's even and positive. So that goes up, up. So I'm just going to pick the next one. This is y equals negative 3x squared plus x to the 6th minus 2. So at first you might be like, well, it's definitely not up, up because it's negative. But is that our leading coefficient? No. This is x to the 6th. So x to the 6th, the 6th power, that's actually our degree. 6 is even, so we're good for the even portion. But we need to figure out, okay, well, is it also positive? Well, in front of x to the 6th is the number 1. 1 is a positive number. So this also would work for up, up. So now I just need to look and see where this would fit. Okay, this looks like this would go here. This one says, as x decreases, f of x increases. So what that's telling me is that the more negative x is getting, the more positive y is getting. Then it says, so basically what this is trying to say is that on the left, y is increasing. So as x decreases. So when we talk about left and right, you can think about decreasing and increasing on the x-axis. Think of it as a number line. So as x decreases, f of x, which is y, increases. Then here, as x increases, f of x increases. So y is increasing on both here, which means it's up, up. So I agree that this is up, up. And this will have to go here. It looks like this is the only one that will fit. Yep. Double check that. Yeah. This one says odd power and positive leading coefficient. I immediately am like, nope, not up, up, because odd powers go in opposite directions, not the same direction. So then looking at this one, x to the 4th plus 6x. Is that up, up? Well, it has an even degree, 4, and the coefficient on x to the 4th is 1, and 1 is a positive number. So yes, this is up, up. And that looks like it goes here. Looking at k, it says, as x approaches negative infinity, or you could read this as x goes to negative infinity, y goes to positive infinity. And as x goes to infinity, y goes to negative infinity. So this is kind of similar to this one. J and k are similar, just written in kind of different language. But this one says f of x is increasing positively, and this one says f of x is increasing negatively. I would need them to go the same direction, up, up. So this is not true. Here, y equals x to the 9th plus 2x cubed. Both of those, 9 and 3, are odd numbers. So I'm not going to waste any more time on that one. Then this one, also, if you're like stuck on these ones, because like I said, this is a little bit more advanced. If you're stuck on these ones, wait. So let's hold off on that one. Maybe I don't want to read those ones yet. Maybe the ones with the words are too hard, and I'm just like, I'll come back to them. So how about the ones with the graphs? So we're looking for up, up. Well, O certainly is down, down. So that is not correct. So I'm going to move that to the side. A, they're not even going the same direction, let alone up, up. So nope. But B and I both seem to be going the same direction. And B is that corner piece. So I know exactly where that goes. I is another corner piece. So I know that goes here as well. So now I have these two up here that I kind of just set aside. I didn't really say no on. I just am like, well, maybe I won't have to read them. We'll see. And I have these three. So let's look at E. E's starts off with 5x squared, but again, don't get tricked by that. The leading coefficient is actually 2 because the degree here is 5, 2x to the 5th. Since it's to the 5th power, I automatically know it's not up, up, because odd powers do not go the same direction. So I'm going to throw that one away. Now this one says a degree of 8 and a leading coefficient of 3. Well, 8 is an even number, and a leading coefficient of 3, 3 is a positive number. So I would agree that that is up, up, and this is another corner piece. So that goes there. This piece can fit in the spot that I have left, so that's good. This piece certainly can't. So I was right. I didn't end up having to read that one. It can't fit. It has to have, you know, this border here. So it's between M and G. So I'm going to read M first because it seems to be a little bit easier. Degree 2, perfect, even. So I'm with you so far. But then it says the coefficient is negative 1/2. Well, I know if it's negative, it's not going up on the right. So I'm going to discard this one. And without even fully having to understand G, I know it's going to go there. But let's just try. It says as x approaches negative infinity, so as it's going toward the left, it's going up on the y. And then it says as x approaches infinity, f of x approaches infinity. So what that's saying is as x goes toward the right, it's going up on the y. So up, up. Right. I think I'm going to break this into 2 more videos. I'm going to do the evens together and the odds together. So let's do the down, down. So I'm going to have the same type of mentality here. I'm going to kind of start with the ones that I think are easier. And then hopefully if there's some I don't really fully understand, I won't have to deal with them. So down, down. So immediately, now that I have like it nicely like this, nicely laid out, not like my purple one over there, I'm going to start with the graphs because to me that's the easiest. You just look at the graph and you know if it's going down or not. So this is down, down. So immediately I see J and I'm like, that is definitely down, down. And I see H and I'm like, that is definitely down, down. L, not even going the same direction. I'm going to move that away. N, while they are even, they're going the same direction. They're going up, up. So I'm going to move that away as well. So I'm going to put J over here and it looks like it's a corner piece. So it goes right up there. And H, move H over here. This is another corner piece. So I'm going to put H right there. All right. Now I'm going to start looking at these ones. I think these ones are easy because you can tell if the degree is even or odd immediately and start eliminating some. So let's just start with the degrees. Degree is 2, even, cool. Degree 7, odd. So I'm going to get rid of that one. So now I'm going to go back to it. This says degree is 2 and the coefficient is negative 1/2. So good. It has a negative 1/2 coefficient. So that does mean that it's going down on the right. So that is correct. Down, down. So I'm going to put that where it goes. All right, next I'm going to read this one and this one, kind of pairing them with the ones that go together. This one says even power and negative leading coefficient. That is the actual definition of down, down. Like it has an even power and it has a negative coefficient. That means it goes down, down. As soon as it says odd power, we're like, nope, odds don't go the same direction, so it would not be down, down. These ones I'm going to move to the bottom because I want to deal with those last. All right, so now I'm going to look at the functions, the equations that I was given. I have y equals x, 4x to the third. 3 is an odd number. We've already established these have to be even. Y equals negative x cubed plus 2x to the 7th plus x squared. Yes, I see an x squared there, and that's even, but the highest exponent here is 7, which means that the degree is 7, and 7 is an odd number, so it does not go down, down. And then looking at these two, so for k, I have 5x squared minus 2x to the 4th plus 1. So 4 is the degree, the highest exponent. And negative 2 is its leading coefficient, so that makes it a down, down. So I need to just determine where this goes. So it has nothing sticking out on this side, so I'm pretty sure, yep, it goes right here. Cool. And then looking at D, negative x to the 8th plus 2x cubed. Well, this is an even function. It's an even degree, 8, and it has a leading coefficient of negative 1. So this is also a down, down, which I believe will go right there. All right, so now I have 2 spots left. So I can kind of say, well, this one definitely, I won't go there. But could I go here? Yes. So I'm going to kind of move this one down here. And G could also go there. And then the O could go here, or the P could go here. So I really have to pick between either O or P or I or G. So let's see. This says as x approaches negative infinity, aka the left, y approaches negative infinity. So it's going down on the left. That's what that's telling me. And as x approaches positive infinity, aka the right, f of x approaches negative infinity. So as it's on the right, it goes down. So this tells me on the left, it's down, and on the right, it's going down. So O should be down, down here. So that is correct. So I don't even need to read P. So then let's read I. As x decreases, aka goes to the left, f of x decreases, aka goes down. And as x increases, aka goes to the right, f of x increases, aka goes up. So this is not correct because it's saying it goes up on the right. So G has to be our correct answer. And that is how you would determine up, up, or down, down. Come back for the next video for down, up.